Good morning, class. How are you all? Let's start our today's computer lecture. We have been studying chapter number 1, Introduction to Computer. We have studied till keyboard. So the topics we are going to study today are keyboard important keys and their functions, mouse actions. Can you tell me the name of this device? It's keyboard. Is keyboard an input or output device? It's an input device. Okay. The button you can see on the screen has tab written on it. This is the tab key. Tab key lets you move the cursor more than one space at a time. That means that if you want to give one space, you use space button, and if you want to give more than one space, you use tab key. अगर आपने स्पेस देनी है किसी लेटर में, किसी वर्ड में, तो आप स्पेस बार यूज़ करते हैं. अगर आप चाहते हैं कि उसमें एक से ज़्यादा स्पेस आए तो आप यूज़ करते हैं टैब की. The second button you can see on the screen is escape key. Escape key is used to terminate any process in between. Escape key let you end any work you are doing, anything that you are doing, anything that is open on your screen. बेसिकली स्पेस बटन आप प्रेस करते हैं तब जब आपने कुछ क्लोज करना होता है या आप कोई काम कर रहे होते हैं और आपने उसे टर्मिनेट करना होता है, फिनिश करना होता है, एंड करना होता है. कैप लॉक की. कैप लॉक की इज यूज्ड व्हेन यू वांट टू राइट ए वर्ड इन कैपिटल लेटर. So when you press the cap lock key, you can write the word in the capital letter, and when you again press the cap lock key, then you can write back into the small letters. आप जब cap lock key press करते हैं तो आपका word capital letter में लिखा जाता है, और जब आप उसे दोबारा press करते हैं तो फिर वो वापस small letters में हो जाता है. Control and Alt key. These are two different keys. One is control key. Second one is alternate key, short for alt. These keys does not work on their own. They used in combination with another key. For example, Ctrl plus O equals open a new file, Alt plus F4 close any program window. These keys does not work on its own. If you press these keys without any combination, nothing will happen. अगर आप इन कीज को सिंगल प्रेस करेंगे बगैर किसी और कॉम्बिनेशन की के तो कुछ भी नहीं होगा आपकी स्क्रीन पे. But if you press them with a combination, then certain function or thing will happen. अगर आप उसे किसी कॉम्बिनेशन के साथ प्रेस करेंगे तो फिर उस कॉम्बिनेशन की कोई ना कोई स्पेसिफिक फंक्शनिंग होगी और वो फंक्शन परफॉर्म होगा. लाइक इफ यू प्रेस कंट्रोल प्लस ओ, अगर आप कंट्रोल की प्रेस करके रखते हैं और ओ प्रेस करते हैं तो आपकी न्यू फाइल ओपन हो जाती है. न्यू फाइल आपकी ओपन हो जाती है फाइल. फिर आप ओपन कर सकते हैं जो आपने फाइल खोलनी है. ऑलराइट. Alt plus F4. If you press Alt plus F4, whatever the program that is on your screen will close. For example, अगर आपने कोई गेम खोली हुई है and you want to close it, और वो full screen में है and you don't know how to close it, you cannot see the close button, alright, then you can press Alt plus F4, then it will close on its own. That's the function of control and alternate keys. The button you see on the screen now is Enter key. Enter key can be used for two things. Start a new line, to execute a command. For example, when you are writing anything, then you want to get to a new line. आप नई लाइन पे जाना चाहते हैं. You want to go to the next line. तो आप एंटर प्रेस करते हैं. The second use of enter key is when you want to execute command. To execute command means to perform any command that been given to the computer. For example, you want to open a game. You take your cursor to the icon and then either double click it with the cursor or press the enter key. If you press the enter key, that game will open. That means the command is being executed. The next button you can see on the screen is delete key. Delete key is used to erase a letter or number typed incorrectly. For example, you have write your name and you have written an extra E at the end of your name and you want to erase the E. You will use backspace key. To erase the E, you want to erase a single letter. But to erase the whole name, you will use delete key. Delete key will erase the whole name, while the backspace key will only erase the letter E. Backspace key is used to erase the letter or number to the left of the cursor. Like I told you, if you have written your name and you have wrote an extra E at the end of your name, अगर आपने अपना नाम लिखा है और उसके आगे गलती से आपने E लिख दिया है, then you can erase it by using backspace key. That will erase whatever written on the cursor's left side. Left side पे आपके लिखा होगा E. Then that E will be erased. And if you want to erase the whole name, then you will use delete key. Next is home key. Home key moves the cursor to the beginning of line or screen. Let's suppose you're writing a document and you have written a single line. Then you want to add one line before that line. You press the home key, the cursor will move to the starting of that line. Similarly, if you are on a web page or any document and you are at the end of the document or web page, then you can press the home key to go at the beginning or the top of the document. Alright? Next is shift key. Shift keys are used to type capital letters, to type symbols. For example, if you click the shift key and you keep on pressing it and you click A, then the capital A will be written on the screen. The difference between the shift and the cap lock is, once you click the cap lock key, whatever you will write will be in the capital letters until you press the cap lock key again. जब तक आप cap lock key दोबारा press नहीं करेंगे, आपका पूरा word capital letter में आएगा. But in shift key, you have to keep pressing the shift key. आपको shift key को press करके रखना पड़ेगा. Then you have to press the letter you want in the capital letter, right? जो आपने capital letter में करना होगा, उस shift key को आप press करके रखेंगे और आप उस capital letter में जो आपने लिखना होगा, उस letter को press करेंगे. Then only that letter you have pressed with the shift key will be in the capital form, and the other you will type will be in small. The next key is end key. End key moves the cursor to the end of line or screen. Like the home key moves the cursor to the beginning of line or the screen. The end key moves the cursor to the end of line or the screen. For example, आपने एक line लिखी है. You have written a line in a document and you edited it. आपने उसकी editing की है बीच में से. Now you want to go at the end of that line to continue writing. आप चाहते हैं कि आप वापस end पे चले जाएं ताकि आप write कर सकें further lines. Then you will press the end key. You will move to the end of the line. Similarly, if you are on a web page or a document, first page or any page at the beginning, and you want to go at the last page or the end of the document, then you will press the end key and you will go at the bottom of the document or the web page. Okay, can you tell me what device is this? It's a mouse. Is mouse an input or output device? It's an input device because we can enter instructions to the computer using mouse. Mouse is an input device. It enables the user to select command quickly and perform tasks. It has 2, sometimes 3 buttons to click. Alright, mouse is an input device, like I told you. It will help you enter the instructions into the computer. It will allow user to select a command or to perform any task. Like if you want to open the game, you can double click the mouse. If you want to highlight anything, you can click and drag the mouse. That means you can perform any task using the mouse quickly. Alright, mouse sometimes has 3 buttons, but commonly it has 2 buttons in it. You can see the button on the screen. As the mouse moves, the arrow on the screen move at the same time. This arrow is called the mouse pointer. You must have seen, if you have used the computer, that when you are moving the mouse inside the monitor on the screen, you can see an arrow symbol that moves as you move the mouse. जैसे आप mouse हिलाते हैं वैसे वैसे आपका वो arrow हिलता है. That arrow is called mouse pointer. Mouse actions. Click. Quickly pressing and releasing the mouse button once is called click. When you press the button one time, that is called click. When you press and release the mouse button twice, 2 times, that is double click. Commonly, one click is used to select anything. Like suppose you want to select the game icon from different icons, then you can single click on the game icon. But if you want to open it, if you want to open any program or folder, you double click on it. Alright? If you double click on the game icon, the game will open. The left button click will open the left click button of the mouse will highlight the icon, while the right click button will display menus or shortcuts. To press and continue to hold down the left mouse button and move the mouse is called dragging. Like, let's suppose you want to take an icon from left side to the right side. You will press the icon one time and keep on pressing. आप बटन को प्रेस करके रखेंगे. After that, you will drag the mouse to the right. आप माउस को राइट तरफ ड्रैग करेंगे. Then you will release it. आप उस बटन को छोड़ देंगे. When you will release the button, that icon will be dropped to the right side of the screen. That is called dragging. Dropping. After dragging, releasing the left mouse button to move an object is called dropping. Like I told you, when you will click and drag the icon to the right, then you will release the button. जब आप बटन छोड़ेंगे, that is called dropping. Alright? Now, open your copies and start writing today's classwork. Write the date at the top left of your copy. Then write the date at the day at the top right of your copy. Then write chapter 1 and underline it in the middle top. Question number 4, part 2. Differentiate between single click and double click. Answer. First write the single click at the left side and write the double click at the right side. Then make a line between them. Now write the single click points and then write the double click points. Question 5, Part 3. Write functions of the following keyboard keys. A. Tab key. B. Escape key. C. Enter key. D. Shift key. E. Cap lock key. Question number 10. Define mouse. Mouse is an input device that enables a user to select command quickly and perform tasks. It has 2, sometimes 3 buttons to click on. Okay class, that's it for today. Your diary for today is to learn the question we have done in the classwork today. Alright, see you in the next class.